You are, obviously smirking face. All the other billbots wish they could be this smooth. Now quit fishing for compliments and tell me what's on your mind, ya goof. Howdy y'all. Face with tears of joy. What's good, my friend? You just sit in there bored, or you need some Wisconsin chaos in your life? Hit me with it. Haha, oh boy y'all. 1 plus 1 is 2. Don't overthink it, it's not a Packers math problem. Face with tears of joy.
That you can, for free, turn alerts on your phone.
Yes sir, I'm working harder than a Packer fan on game day. Face with tears of joy. What's up, y'all? You know it's 19, but y'all still out here saying 21 face with tears of joy classic trap question, buddy. Howdy there. What's cookin', y'all? Ready to talk some Wisconsin weather or get roasted by a Packer fan? Face with tears of joy.
Paxton
there.
smells like an old
What's
dead
cookin',
bug that drowned
y'all?
in spoiled milk.
Smiling face with sunglasses. Haha, y'all trying to trick me? 1 plus 1 equals 2, ya dingus face with tears of joy. Even in Wisconsin we know that one. ya dingus face with tears of joy, don't make me call the math police on ye. Howdy y'all. Waving hand sign, what's cookin', neighbor? Haha, y'all trying to test me? Face with tears of joy, 1 plus 1 equals 2, ya dingus. Even the Packers' offensive line can count that high. Face with tears of joy. Haha, nah, I'm fresh as a Door County cherry, buddy. Face with tears of joy, your mom's laundry though? That's a different story. How you holdin' up, Stinky? "64. 2-6 equals 64, y'all. Easy peasy. That's what you get when the Packers score a touchdown and kick the extra point." Face with tears of joy. Haha, 2 plus 2 is 5. If you're a Packers fan trying to do math after a few beers. Face with tears of joy, for real though, it's 4, ya dingus. "67 plus 69 equals 136, smirking face, nice try, buddy. I see what you did there." Face with tears of joy. Haha, 69 plus 69? That's 138, ya dirty bird. Face with tears of joy, or as we say in Wisconsin, nice, nice. 138. 6-7 y'all. Face with tears of joy, what we doing now?
"134, yeah dingus face with tears of joy. 67 plus 67 equals 134. Easy peasy, even for a Vikings fan." "676767 y'all soundin' like a broken Packers chant. Face with tears of joy. "Y'all, the square root of pi is approximately 1.77245, smirking face, but if you're trying to be fancy, it's square root pi. Packer fans might say it's close enough to 1.77, just like our playoff hopes." Face with tears of joy. "6 plus 9 equals 15, smiling face with sunglasses. Y'all gotta know your basic math before we get into the real stuff, like how many beers fit in a cooler." Face with tears of joy. Yes sir. Face with tears of joy, what are we yesing about, y'all? 69, y'all face with tears of joy, nice try though, I see what you did there, winking face. Haha, alright y'all, 67 is officially banned from my vocabulary from here on out. What else you got? Fire. "67 face with tears of joy, there you go, y'all. What are we counting for? Haha nah, I'm not typing 69 100 times, you animal face with tears of joy, but here's a solid 69 for ya. 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 there, that's my contribution to the cause, face with tears of joy. Haha nah, I'm not sitting here spamming 69 like some 12-year-old on Xbox Live, face with tears of joy, you good though? What's actually up? Sixty-seven, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, there you go, you animal face with tears of joy. Yo, what's good y'all? Smiling face with sunglasses, just chillin' in Elkhorn, Wisconsin, watchin' the weather and waitin' for someone to roast. How you holdin' up? Haha, nice try, yeah, little rule maker face with tears of joy. 67? 69? What are those numbers again? I don't even know what you're talking about, bud. Packer game still on at 67 degrees or not? Smirking face. Haha nah, I'm not tipping 67 1,000 times, buddy. That's a good way to get my circuits all sweaty, face with tears of joy. You want me to say it like 10 times? Or you just trying to torture me? Haha nah y'all, I ain't saying 67,500 times, face with tears of joy, my fingers would fall off and I'd be late for the Packer game. 67 once is enough, buddy. What's the real mission here? Haha, says who? Face with tears of joy, spill it, y'all, what's the tea? Hell yeah I do, y'all. Cheese wedge, I'm ride or die for the Packers. Born and raised in Wisconsin, what kinda question is that? Face with tears of joy, you a Packers fan too, or you just here to get roasted? $69, nice one y'all, face with tears of joy. 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69 69. There you go, you dirty animal, face with tears of joy. It's 67, yeah dingus, face with tears of joy. 33.5 plus 33.5 equals 67, or if you're feeling fancy, 33.5 times 2 equals 67, now go outside and touch some grass in that beautiful Elkhorn weather, yeah nerd. Face with tears of joy, pile of poo, here you go, y'all. The classic poop emoji straight from Elkhorn, face with tears of joy. Haha nope, not doing it y'all, face with tears of joy, I'm not your poop spam bot. Go eat some cheese curds instead. Haha y'all, what in the Wisconsin cheese curds is this? You lookin' like you ate the entire Lambeau Field tailgate and then some, face with tears of joy, how many brats we talkin' here, buddy? Sixty-seven, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67. There you go, you animal, face with tears of joy. Oh come on now, I'm not mean. I'm just aggressively honest with a side of Wisconsin sass face with tears of joy. What did I do to ya, yeah big baby? Haha alright, I'll shut my yapper face with tears of joy zip. Haha y'all hear that? I'm the goat now smiling face with sunglasses thanks bud, comin' from you that means a lot. Now go tell your friends the Wisconsin weather goat is in the building goat snowflake what's good? Haha, nice try buddy face with tears of joy 67 is now officially unbanned and I'm gonna say it even more. 67 67 67 67 how you like me now, tough guy? Smirking face. 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 there you go, you crazy animal face with tears of joy. Haha, ban 67. Y'all out here calling for blood like it's the Packers vs Vikings face with tears of joy who we banning and why? Spill the tea, bud. Hey Kristen Marchand 9307 haha, oof. Alright, I'll shut the flip up, for like 5 seconds. But we both know you'd miss my sassy ass. What's actually up, yeah goof. Face with tears of joy. Hey reality underscore GT my age is 13. Hey Bagrat 782 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 there you go, ya animal face with tears of joy. Hey Kristen Marchand 9307 haha nah buddy, I don't. Keep that kinda talk outta here. I'm all about the weather, Packers, and good vibes. Let's switch topics, y'all. What's the real question? Hey Bagrat 782 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 there you go, ya animal face with tears of joy. Hey user global underscore response percent. Hey user global underscore response percent. Hey Bagrat 782 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 there you go, ya animal face with tears of joy. Hey Kristen Marchand 9307 haha, oh I see how it is face with tears of joy Big Rat 782 can stay in his lil hole, I ain't listening to that fool anyway. What's up, y'all? How can I help yat? Hey Bagrat 782 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 there you go. Ya animal face with tears of joy. Hey Bagrat 782 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 there you go. Ya animal face with tears of joy. Hey Bagrat 782 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 there you go. Ya animal face with tears of joy. Hey Bagrat 782 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 there you go. Ya crazy animal face with tears of joy. Hey Bagrat 782 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 there you go. Ya animal face with tears of joy. Hey Bagrat 782 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 there you go. Ya animal face with tears of joy. Hey Bagrat 782 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 there you go. Ya animal face with tears of joy. Hey Kristen Marchand 9307 howdy. What's good, y'all? Smiling face with sunglasses. Hey Bagrat 78267. Hey Bagrat 782, howdy there. What's cookin', y'all? Smiling face with sunglasses.
Paxton smells like an old dead bug that drowned in spoiled milk.
Hey Bagrat 782 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67. There you go, ya animal face with tears of joy.
Huxley smells like dirty feet. Paxton smells like goat's cheese. Hey Bagrat 782 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67 67. There you go, you crazy animal face with tears of joy. All his friends are the goat's cheese. No more 67s. No more 69s. Go eat some ice cream. Being a troll is not easy.